Hello, Camila. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm good. How about you?
Great. Awesome. So how was today? How was your day today?
Was caluroso.
Sunny?
Yes.
Sunny, hot. Okay.
Okay.
So that's not usual? It's not normal?
Sí, pero yo cuando salí muy abrigada.
Oh, okay. I see the problem. Okay. So yes, I understand. It happens. Okay. Well, um, is it cold now or it's still hot?
Mm, Ahorita está fresco.
Okay. Like 20 degrees Celsius?
Let me see. 19.
19?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, it's a little bit cool. It's not that sunny anymore, I guess. Okay.
Pero aquí son centígrados, no Fahrenheit.
Yes, of course. Yes, Celsius. But still, I mean, it's not hot, it's cool. It's a little bit cold.
Ujú, un poco.
Okay, awesome. All right, so Pearson, did you have a chance to work in Pearson?
Yes, creo que terminé todo.
Awesome. I need to check. I need to go into the system and check, and I'll let you know if I have any observations, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so today we're going to start a new unit, correct? Yesterday we completed grammar from the second unit. De la unidad 2 terminamos la gramática, ¿correcto? Yesterday.
Mhm. Yes.
So today we're going to watch videos, okay? And we're going to do some video listening. But before we do that, let me show you the objectives for today. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we are in unit 3, and that means we are in module 7. And the learning objectives, we're going to predict what people will say and do, listen for specific information in conversations, okay? Listen for the speaker's intended meaning, and listen and take voicemail messages. And this is for the audio listening, okay? And also we're going to discuss how to propose an idea in the speaking section and convince someone to let you do something, okay? And if we have the opportunity, we're gonna do some reading and vocabulary, getting meaning from context, understanding main ideas and details, okay?
Okay.
Any questions about today's objectives?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, well, let's get it. Let me show you my screen. Okay, so let me show you my screen. So pre-listening, Talia is in her office. She's listening to the conversation. She has also given a copy of the file to an audio expert. Okay, so look at the picture. What is Talia telling Tony? What do you think?
I've got the results from the audio expert.
Okay, so I got the results from the audio expert.
Yes.
All right, so let's watch the video. Are you ready?
Yes.
We'll pay you $100,000.
All I have to do is sit on the bench.
That's right. Do that, and the money is yours.
Well, I can really use the money. You've got yourself a deal.
Great. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
How's it going?
It sounds like him, but I'm not positive. Our analyst is verifying it.
When will we have the results?
He's going to get back to me this afternoon.
Good.
You know, I've been a researcher here for 3 years. I've investigated other bribes and scandals, but something here doesn't seem right.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't make sense. Nick Crawford lives for soccer. Why would he do something like this? Why would he do something that could destroy his career?
It's a good question. How well do you know Nick Crawford?
Well, it's been a few years since we talked. I just knew him in college.
Oh, that's it?
Well, I got to know him a little. He moved here from England about 10 years ago. I knew he was smart and pretty ambitious, and that soccer was his real passion in life. I mean, he lived for soccer. Why take a bribe? Why would he risk ruining his career?
Sometimes greed can make people do crazy things.
Okay, so going back to the prediction. So what do you think?
¿Qué significa lost?
Is the past of lose, perder, perder algo.
The audio expert needs more time.
Correct. That's the right answer. Okay. Let's answer more questions. Give me just a second.
Okay.
All right. So read each question and choose the correct answer.
Who said I can really use the money? You've got yourself a deal. Nick Crawford. What doesn't Talia understand? Why would Nick do something to destroy his career? What does Talia know about Nick? He has always dreamed of being a soccer star.
So you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So no problem. Right? No questions, correct?
No questions.
Okay, let's go into the second set of questions. Give me just a second. Okay, so read each sentence and click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. Nick says, all I have to do is sit on the bench. He means that all he has to do is... ¿Qué es bench?
Banca.
Okay. That's all. Not play in a game. Mm, ¿Qué es? ¿Me puede mostrar las opciones del primero? ¿Qué es wooden? Wooden.
Okay. Wood significa madera. Wood. Wooden significa una silla de madera.
Entonces, sit on a wooden chair. Chair.
Okay. Be careful. Porque esto es lenguaje figurativo. All I have to do is sit on a bench. Eso significa que a Nick le ofrecieron dinero para que no jugara. Eso significa es sentarse en la banca. No literalmente en una banca de madera.
Okay. So, not playing a game.
That's correct.
Tony asked Talia how it's going. Tony is asking about Talia's homework.
Okay. 3.
Nick came
Came.
to the ¿Cómo?
Came.
Came to the United States. More than 9 years ago. No me acuerdo cuántos años dijo ella.
Okay. So are you ready?
There.
Or you need to watch the video again?
Okay. Please.
We'll pay you $100,000.
All I have to do is sit on the bench.
That's right. Do that, and the money is yours.
Well, I can really use the money. You got yourself a deal.
Great. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
How's it going?
It sounds like him, but I'm not positive. Our analyst is verifying it.
When will we have the results?
He's going to get back to me this afternoon.
Good.
You know, I've been a researcher here for 3 years. I've investigated other bribes and scandals, but something here doesn't seem right.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't make sense. Nick Crawford lives for soccer. Why would he do something like this? Why would he do something that could destroy his career?
It's a good question. How well do you know Nick Crawford?
Well, it's been a few years since we talked. I just knew him in college.
Oh, that's it?
Well, I got to know him a little. He moved here from England about 10 years ago. I knew he was smart and pretty ambitious, and that soccer was his real passion in life. I mean, he lived for soccer. Why take a bribe? Why would he risk ruining his career?
Sometimes greed can make people do crazy things.
Okay. So how do you feel about your answers?
En el 2 no es otro. The Nick Crawford story.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so we got this, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's watch the second part of the video.
Okay. Teacher.
Yes.
¿Cómo se dice hay? Hay de haber.
Can you repeat, please?
¿Cómo se dice hay en inglés de haber? O sea,
Oh,
por ejemplo, aquí hay una botella.
there is.
I don't know.
There is.
There is.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Siempre se usa el is.
Well, yes, porque es del verbo ser.
O sea, no se dice aquí hay, se dice aquí está.
Exactly.
Ok. Thank you.
Okay. So Talia and Tony are still talking about the news story. Talia says that she needs more time. Talia says she needs more time. So predict, what does she need more time to do?
Mm, to check the audio recording again.
Okay, again.
Again, to get information from the audio expert.
Okay. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Bad news. You know the audio expert in the media department, Spencer? He needs another day to check the audio file.
Did you tell him it was urgent? Why does he need that much time? Just find someone else.
He says he has to get some current samples of Nick's voice. For comparison, he says.
Sheesh, well, I guess that's the right thing to do.
I think so too. This guy is the best in the business, and we need to be completely confident here.
All right, so what's the game plan until we know for sure?
Tony, listen, I had an idea. Let me go and talk to Nick.
I don't know.
He may be willing to confide in me.
Talia, look, you're not a reporter yet. You're still a researcher.
Please, Tony, what do you have to lose? It's not like you talk to anyone else on staff here.
All right, I'll give you one more day, but just one.
You won't be sorry, Tony. Just one more thing. If I find something big, the story is mine.
What do you mean?
I mean exactly that. If I can get Nick to tell me everything, I get to report it.
All right, you deserve a break, I know that. So come up with something big and the story's yours. Talia, be careful.
What do you mean?
This is Nick Crawford. The Nick Crawford. The whole world's in love with him. Your goal here isn't to clear his name. It's to get at the facts. Even if you don't like what they reveal.
I know that, Tony. You don't. Bad news.
Okay,
You know that.
so it finishes there. All right. So let's go back to the prediction. What does she need more time to do?
To talk to Nick.
Okay, to talk to Nick. All right.
Yes. También creo que dijo que iba a encontrar a otro experto en audio.
Okay.
No.
So she needs more time to get the information from the audio expert because he's not done. Okay. She's not looking for another audio expert, that's for sure. That's a no. And well, she wants to talk to Nick, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's answer some questions. You ready?
Yes.
So read each question and choose the correct answer.
I can't see teacher.
Okay, hold on. There.
Okay. At the beginning of the scene, Talia says bad news. What is the bad news? The voice on the recording is Nick's voice. What does Talia want? Mm, She wants Tony. No. She wants to go and talk to Nick. What will Tony do if Talia finds out something important? Mm, Teacher, ¿qué significa let? Dice Tony will let.
Let, dejar o permitir.
Mm. Tony will tell to Nick. I'm not sure.
So, okay. Let's go over number 4 and then we watch the video again.
Okay. What is Tony's warning to Talia? ¿Qué es warning? Warning.
What is Tony's warning to Talia? Advertencia.
Eh, don't confine in Nick. You can't trust him.
Okay, so you want to watch the video again?
Yes, please.
Bad news. You know the audio expert in the media department, Spencer? He needs another day to check the audio file.
Did you tell him it was urgent? Why does he need that much time? Find someone else.
He says he has to get some current samples of Nick's voice for comparison, he says.
Sheesh, well, I guess that's the right thing to do.
I think so too. This guy is the best in the business, and we need to be completely confident here.
All right, so what's the game plan until we know for sure?
Tony, listen, I have an idea. Let me go and talk to Nick.
I don't know.
He may be willing to confide in me.
Talia, look, you're not a reporter yet. You're still a researcher.
Please, Tony, what do you have to lose? It's not like you talk to anyone else on staff here.
All right, I'll give you one more day, but just one.
You won't be sorry, Tony. Just one more thing. If I find something big, the story is mine.
What do you mean?
I mean exactly that. If I can get Nick to tell me everything, I get to report it.
All right, you deserve a break, I know that. So come up with something big and the story's yours. Talia, be careful.
What do you mean?
This is Nick Crawford, the Nick Crawford. The whole world's in love with him. Your goal here isn't to clear his name, it's to get at the facts, even if you don't like what they reveal.
I know that, Tony. You don't.
Okay, and that's it. That's actually where the video ends. Okay. So, all right.
Mhm. Mhm. Tony will let her report the story.
Okay. So,
Yes.
you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 out of 4. Okay, at the beginning of the scene, Talia says, bad news. What is the bad news? The expert needs more time.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
what is Tony's warning to Talia? Don't be fooled by Nick Crawford.
¿Qué es phone?
Engañar.
Okay.
No te dejes engañar por Nick Crawford.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go now for the second set of questions. Okay, so read the sentences, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Tony is upset at the beginning of the scene because the audio expert hasn't finished his work yet.
Okay, 2.
Talia thinks Nick maybe
Willing to
¿Cómo se pronuncia para que no suene como maybe?
maybe.
Okay. Maybe willing to confide in her because he knows Talia from their college days. Talia says, give me a chance. What do you have to lose? This means that. ¿Qué es los?
This is Newsline has already lost the story. Newsline ya ha perdido la historia.
¿Perder?
En tiempo.
Okay. It won't do any harm and may help Niels like to get the true story.
Okay.
¿Qué es harm?
Daño.
Okay.
Four.
Tony warns Talia to be careful because Nick may trick her. ¿Qué es trick?
Engañarla, hacerle un truco.
Es.
Okay. So that's the correct answer?
Nick may trick her.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Good job. So we got this. Okay. All right. So any questions about this?
No. No questions.
Okay. So let me.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
A question.
Okay. What is it?
¿Qué significa willing?
Oh, let me go into.
Es continuo de will. Will tiene continuo.
This one. Yes, that's what it
Ujú.
is. Es la forma continua. Talia thinks Nick may be willing to confide in her. Podría, maybe, podría querer confiar en ella. Okay, that's what it means, willing.
Will tiene algún significado.
Which one? Willing?
Will y willing.
Poder.
Will es poder.
Will.
Okay. Thank you.
Pero también tiene diferentes formas. Se manifiesta de diferentes formas. Por ejemplo, si yo digo, I will do it, yo lo voy a hacer. Cuando dices will, que es un modo, significa que hay una posibilidad arriba del 90% que lo voy a hacer.
Yes.
Ok. So, si revisas este contexto, Talia thinks Nick may be willing to confide in her because they know each other. They're friends.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's go into some vocabulary. Let's see. Okay. So nouns. I'm sorry.
Will es poder futuro.
Hablando hacia el futuro, correct.
Okay. Thank you.
So nouns and adjectives. So in the video, Talia says that she has investigated other scandals. The noun scandal is related to the adjective scandalous. The box below contains other pairs of nouns and adjectives. Ok. Entonces, podemos hablar de un noun, de un adverbio, perdón, de un sustantivo, a noun, y podemos hablar de un adjetivo. Sustantivo, adjetivo. El adjetivo describes the noun o el sustantivo. Entonces, vamos a hablar sobre ello aquí. Business. Business is a noun. Es un sustantivo. The activity of buying or selling goods or services. A large part of our business is with companies from South America. Okay. Sí, son varias, ¿ok? Y aquí hablamos acerca de business-like. Ahora estamos hablando de un adjective. Effective and practical in the way you do things. Isabel's attitude was completely professional and businesslike. ¿Ves la diferencia? Tenemos un noun, tenemos un adjective, tenemos un sustantivo y tenemos un adjetivo.
¿Y qué significa?
¿Cuál de los dos?
Ambas.
Ok. Business, estamos hablando de que es parte del sujeto. Y business-like es la descripción del sujeto.
No entiendo.
Aquí tenemos los ejemplos. A large part of our business is with companies from South America. ¿Verdad?
¿Es un trabajador?
I'm sorry?
¿Es un trabajador?
No. O sea, leyendo aquí el ejemplo business, un negocio, ¿no? A large part of our business is with companies from South America. En el segundo ejemplo, Isabel's attitude was completely professional and businesslike, dirigida hacia el negocio o como una persona de negocio. Okay. Let's talk about the rest. Can you help me with the following word?
Yes. Competition.
Competition. Competition.
Solo una T.
Well,
Competition.
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 Yes.
The people or groups that are competing against you, especially in science. Our main competition is a company in Shanghai.
Okay, any questions here?
Es una competición, pero del trabajo, ¿verdad?
Exactly. Ahora, competitivo.
Competitive. Determined. Determined to be more successful than other people or companies. Cory was very competitive in school, and she eventually opened her own science.
Okay. Emotion.
Emotion. A strong human feelings such as love or hate. His voice was full of emotion when he spoke at his farewell party. Emotional, making people have strong feelings. The end of the movie was very emotional. Everyone in the theater was crying. Injury.
Okay, injury.
Injury, psychical harm or damage that is caused by an accident or attack. The injury,
Damaged.
Okay. The injury Hassan received in the accident wasn't very serious. Injured, psychical harm or damage that is caused by an accident or attack. The same. The injury Hassan received in the accident wasn't very serious. ¿Es lo mismo?
Okay. So, aquí estamos hablando acerca de injury como una herida. Y aquí es herido. Herida, herido. Next.
Innocence. The fact of not being guilty of a crime. Police records proved the innocence of the woman. Innocent, not guilty of a crime. Nobody believed him when he said he was innocent. Nation.
Okay. Yes. Nation.
Country and its people. The Prime Minister spoke to the nation on television. National, relating to a whole nation rather than to part of it or to other nations. We were proud to see the national team in the parade, at the Olympics. Pleasant.
Pleasant.
pleasant, enjoyable, nice or
Enjoyable.
good.
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable, nice or good. Her pleasant laugh made it fun to be with her. Pleasure, a feeling of happiness, satisfaction, or enjoyment. What kind of book do you read for pleasure? Scandal, something that has happened that people think is immoral or shocking.
Shocking.
Shocking. And the politician was involved in a scandal because he accepted expensive gifts from a company. Scandalous, completely immoral and shocking. TV reporters love to talk about the latest scandalous news from Hollywood. Shame, the feeling of being guilty or embarrassed that you have after doing something that is wrong. Even though he stole from the company, he never felt any shame. Shameful. Shameful. So bad that someone should be ashamed. Everyone was deeply embarrassed by her shameful behavior. Truth. The true facts about something. The judge believed that the witness was telling the truth. Truthful, given the true facts about something. She more that what she had said was completely truthful.
Okay. Any questions?
Mm,
Are any of these words new to you?
Sorry?
Are any of these words new to you? ¿Son nuevas estas palabras para ti?
Sí,
¿Cuáles?
casi todas.
Ok. Muy bien.
Tengo una pregunta.
Ok.
Shame. ¿Qué significa shame?
Shame es vergüenza.
¿Y shameful?
Avergonzado. Yes.
¿Y shy?
Tímido.
Ok. Thank you.
Ok.
¿Y through?
Through. Es directo. Through. Hacia eso.
Y la otra era truthful, creo.
Ah, ok, ya te entendí. No es true, es truth,
Ajá.
Ok,
Lo mismo.
truth,
Pero igual.
truth. Truth significa verdad y truthful es verdadero.
Okay.
Ok,
Thank you.
ok. So take a picture because you're going to need this vocabulary.
Yes, I do. I do it.
Okay, so let's go back to the exercise. Give me just a second. Okay, so when you are sure you understand all the expressions, do the exercise. For each pair of words, choose the adjective. De cada par, escoge el adjetivo. So number one.
Competitive.
Okay.
Yes. National. Shameful. Injured. Mm, Truthful. Truthful.
Okay.
Emotional. Science like.
Business-like.
Business like. It's innocent. Pleasant. Pleasant.
Pleasant.
Pleasant. Innocent.
Okay.
¿Qué?
Oh,
¿Cuál es la diferencia de innocence? Innocent.
okay.
Innocence.
Innocence es como si es estamos hablando de un noun. Inocencia.
Ok.
Innocent es inocente.
Thank
Okay. So you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So we got it. Okay. So let's do another exercise. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So drag and drop the answers into the correct blank. Number one.
The company needs to keep ahead of the... ¿Qué es ahead?
The company needs to keep ahead of the... La compañía necesita adelantarse de...
Ok. Entonces es ahead of.
Ahead of the...
Ok.
Pero siempre hay que leer el resto de la información, porque eso es lo que nos da la clave.
Yes. That's why they spend so much money on advertising.
Okay.
Competition.
Look at the information. Okay. Number two.
Teacher, ¿por qué ahí utiliza el why si no es pregunta?
Okay. Es por eso they spend so much money in advertisement. That is why. That's why. No es pregunta, pero en algún momento vamos a hablar de preguntas que son embedded. Esta es una pregunta embedded y no necesitas tener una question mark.
Okay. Paolo couldn't play in the game because he had an injury to his hand.
Okay, injury to his hand.
Everyone is talking about the I think government es gobierno o
Mhm.
qué significa?
The government, yes.
Scandal.
Okay.
The scandal. Johan put on a suit and look at Barry and truth for the interview.
Truth significa verdad.
¿Qué significa pleasant?
Agradable.
Pleasant.
Okay, Jonah put on a suit. Se puso un traje and looked very businesslike for the interview. Para la entrevista.
¿Y cómo se leería en español? Very, persona de negocio.
Yes.
Muy persona de negocio para la entrevista.
Jonah put on a suit and looked very business. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Today is a holiday and all the banks are closed. National holiday and all the banks are closed. Jacob is an
Closed.
honest person and always tells he the teacher leía que era pleasant.
Agradable.
Agradable. Pleasant, creo.
Jacob is an honest person. Always tells the. Siempre
True.
dice la truth.
Okay. Okay. Our new boss is very pleasant. He seems very easy to work with. George
Okay.
said he was innocent, but the news reports say he was guilty.
Okay.
Yes, guilty.
Culpable. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So no problem, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's do some speaking information, okay? Okay, so convincing, convenciendo o convencer. In the video, Talia says, Tony, listen, I have an idea. Let me go and talk to Nick. There are different ways to convince people to do things for you or let you do things. First, you propose your idea. So let's propose your idea. Vamos a hacer una propuesta de idea. Are you ready?
Yes.
Listen, I have an idea. Say, can I run something by you?
Listen, I've been thinking about something.
Okay, any questions?
No.
Okay, so when Talia tries to convince Tony to let her talk to Nick, Tony responds, I don't know. Sometimes when someone tries to convince you, you can hesitate and avoid giving a definite answer. So responding to a proposal, hesitating, hesitando o esperando.
I don't know.
Well, I guess so, but
I suppose so, but
I'm not sure.
Okay. So when you hesitate and you don't want to give an answer, you can respond doing this. I don't know. Well, I guess so, but I suppose so, but I'm not sure. So you have all of these options, okay? If someone does not agree with you when you try to convince them, you can continue to try to convince them. So convincing people when you need to be persistent.
Give me a chance.
oh, come on. What do you have to lose?
It's worth a try.
Let me have a shot at it.
Okay. Any questions?
¿Qué significa shot?
Una oportunidad. En sí sería un disparo. Déjame tener un disparo a él. I mean, it's figurative language, but it means let me have an opportunity at it.
Okay.
Let me have a shot at it.
Okay.
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 So you ready?
Yes.
All right. So let's do an exercise.
Okay. Teacher, me da un segundo. Voy a traer algo para taparme porque ya me hizo frío.
Okay, no problem.
Listo.
Okay. So read the dialogue, then read the questions and choose the correct answer. Okay. So let's read the dialogue. You ready?
Yes, but I can't see.
Okay, let me show you my screen. There. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Commence,
Yes.
read the dialogue, then read the questions and choose the correct answer.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I've been thinking about something. It's time to buy some new computers for this office. Well, what's another way for Sue to propose her idea? Mm, Can I run something by you? ¿Qué significa? ¿Qué quiere decir con I run?
Can I run something by you? Run significa que alguien te haga un favor a ti.
Run es correr.
Yes, pero estamos hablando del lenguaje figurativo.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Lisa, I have an idea. Let's go skiing this weekend. I don't know. Oh, come on. Well, have a great time. Which of the following is not a way for Lisa to show that she is not convincing yet? El 3. Don't you think Talia can handle this project? I guess so, but it's worth a try. A try. What does John say? I guess. Mm, he is handle.
Manejar. No manejar como conducir. Manejar a alguna actividad, algún tema administrativo. Don't you think Talia can handle this project?
I guess so. I suppose you're right. It's worth a try. ¿Qué es worth?
It's worth a try. Vale la pena intentarlo.
¿Como la pena?
No. It's worth a try. Eso es, what's another way I can say it? Remember, no puedo traducir palabra por palabra, puedo interpretar, pero vale la pena intentarlo.
Okay. I suppose you're right.
Okay, so you ready?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Amy, Lisa, I have an idea. Let's go skiing this weekend. I don't know. Oh, come on. We'll have a great time. So which of the following is not a way for Lisa to show that she's convinced yet? Okay. She's not convinced yet. Not a way. Esto es una pregunta muy, con mucha mala intención. Which of the following is not a way for Lisa to show she's not convinced? Okay, sure. Si te fijas, well and van hacia una duda, ¿correcto?
Yes.
Okay, sure es dar una respuesta.
No entiendo.
Ok, vamos a trabajarlo de esta forma. ¿Cómo mostrarías que no estás convencida? Well and
Yes.
¿Y cómo mostrarías que no estás convencida? Perdón,
Entonces,
no mostrarías que no estás convencida.
ok, sure.
Yes.
Ok. Es que yo leí como que ella tenía que decir que no es, que otra forma de no estar convencida.
Oh, okay, okay.
Por eso dije,
All right. So don't you, okay, awesome. Don't you think Talia can handle this project? I guess so, but it's worth a try. So you have John and Tony. So if I suppose you're right, it's not, why? Porque sería más como una confirmación. ¿Ok? Pero sería una confirmación acerca de lo que Tony dice. Y Tony no está diciendo que está en lo correcto. Tony tiene preguntas. Tony tiene dudas. So this option is not correct. La primera dice, listen, Tony, I've been thinking about something. No. Esto pareciera que es otra pregunta, otra sugerencia.
Yes.
Entonces, ¿qué tienes que perder? Vale la pena intentarlo. Okay.
I get it.
Take a picture so you can practice later. Okay. All right. And that's all from me today, Camila.
Okay.
And before we go, could you help me with the daily survey?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much. And I'll talk to you next week.
Yes. Okay, teacher.
Okay. Have a nice weekend, Camila.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good night.